vendetta. For complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the effort. I'm best when I'm desperate and hungry and left to bogart you like Humphrey. Don't care if you love me. I'm doing something bigger than my situation. It's a journey, not a destination. Life is bigger than the issue making. It's still early, I ain't in the day yet. Take the systems and we gon' break them. Redefine all the rules they gave us. We gon' climb out from under basements to the roof. We gon' take our places. Cause I'm making the call. I ain't breaking the law. Get the people involved. And the city is ours. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. And the city is ours. We started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. They say I run like a king, talk like a king. You can X around now, say the same thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your WFA International Champion, Cory Samuels. Here recently, Kenny Omega was defeated by Cory Samuels, our international champion, which will go down in the record books as another successful title defense for Cory Samuels. And really, this really proves that Cory Samuels can beat anybody of any size, whether they're smaller or they're bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic. It doesn't matter. Cory Samuels can beat anybody he puts his mind to beating. And that's why Cory Samuels is such a great champion. I know I've said this a lot, but Cory Samuels is a champion that not a lot of people will expect to beat people twice his size. But, you know, Cory Samuels does about the impossible, you know, makes the impossible possible. And that's why Cory Samuels is our international champion.
WFA, it's a pleasure to be your champion, and it's even more of a pleasure to know that I'm the best WFA international champion. You could say anything you want about me, but I truly just don't care. And you could say stuff on social media, you could say stuff about how I do my matches, you could say stuff on whatever I do. But just know, that's the reason you're watching and I'm doing my matches. That's the reason you can't do it, because you gotta hate on me so much that it brings me down, but it really doesn't. Y'all are trying, and I see it. Y'all love me 1 week, and then y'all hate me. Y'all love me one PLE, and then y'all hate me another one. I don't get it. Nobody will.
And here comes Bryce Spencer, the man who wants and will go against Cory Samuels at Extreme Mania, since Cory Samuels said that if he beat Kenny Omega, then he would have a safe spot at the #1 contendership for his championship. And Bryce Spencer obviously will be going against Cory Samuels, since Cory Samuels did beat Kenny Omega, as I said earlier. And it looks like he wants to share some words as well. Bryce Spencer, obviously a former multi-universal champion, and is now looking to go to Extreme Mania and become another champion by defeating his own brother in Cory Samuels. Cory, don't worry, I'm not out here to attack you. Because as I said, I'm one of the only people who haven't attacked you and tried to get the upper hand by, beating you up whenever you're not expecting it. But Cory, I'm a little bit confused. I don't know who's hating on you. I don't know who's saying bad things about you. I've never gone on social media and seen anything bad about you. I've never seen anybody in the crowd boo you, except for, maybe a couple people, because everybody has their opinions. But other than that, I've never seen people hate on you. See, I've never hated on you. I've only wanted to make you better. I've given you criticism, helpful criticism, healthy criticism, the kind as a brother wants to build you up as a better superstar, wants to make you more entertaining, wants to make you a better wrestler. Because at the end of the day, remember who taught you everything that you know about any of this. But I'm not taking all the credit for that. You've learned stuff yourself, you've done stuff yourself. Some things I didn't even expect you to be able to do, and I respect that. But criticism isn't hating. Criticism isn't telling you that you're bad. Nobody here hates you. Again, except for maybe the couple people, some people at home, one especially. Because when it comes down to me and you, when it comes down to Extreme Mania, I know for a fact, if it's one of us getting cheered, if it's one of us getting chanted our names, it's going to be you. But I'm going into Extreme Mania not having that kind of, jealousy in my mind, because I know just what the facts are and I know how it is. Some people backstage have said that they feel like they deserve a title shot more than me because I did nothing to deserve it. And so Cory Samuels, if you can just shake my hand, I can bring out one of those people here tonight and they can prove themselves worthy against you. Okay, I've already told them. I already have them. So right now, I'm gonna bring them out here. Well, it looks like we have a match. Cory Samuels versus whoever Bryce Spencer chooses for the International Championship. And it looks like the Maverick wants his shot before Bryce Spencer. And honestly, I don't see why Bryce Spencer would let a jerk like Logan Paul go in front of him. But I guess Bryce Spencer's a good enough boss to let him. This match is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the WFA International Championship. And introducing the opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 200 and something pounds, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, what a superstar he is. Hey, I might have called him a jerk earlier, but that does not take away from the absolute skill that he holds. And really, Logan Paul is one of the best crossover YouTuber celebrity into a wrestler. So Logan Paul has the statistics, he has the aura, he has everything that it takes to be a wrestler, including the skill. Just don't tell him that I said that, because his ego's a little bit too big, if you ask me. Cory Samuels versus Logan Paul for the International Championship, coming right at you. There was the bell to signal the match. Cory Samuels versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul being chosen by Bryce Spencer to go into this match. And if you ask me, Bryce Spencer is taking a risk here. He is risking going against his brother. Because if you really think about it, if Logan Paul wins the championship, he has to go against Bryce Spencer for the championship. And so Logan Paul really has a chance to go to Extreme Mania right here. And Cory Samuels could have his chance ruined to go to Extreme Mania. But let's see here, Logan Paul on the offensive now, wrenching the arm of Cory Samuels into that waist lock. Logan Paul, as I said, is one of the greatest crossover athletes here, from doing YouTube, doing boxing, doing all this stuff, and now coming into professional wrestling. This is one of the greatest people we've ever seen go from content creation into wrestling. And one of the longest people to actually do it, because some YouTubers, some celebrities don't stay in the company too long. And a clothesline there from Logan Paul going to take down Cory Samuels. Looks like Logan has another thing up his sleeve. Looks like we have a drop kick from a springboard from Logan Paul. And that's another feat of athleticism that we've ever seen from Logan Paul, because really, he's one of the greatest right now, especially in the short time that he has been in this industry. Here comes Cory Samuels going to reverse into his clothesline, into a super kick. Now in the offensive, trying to go for another kick, but Logan Paul going to catch that kick. And again, I said boxing has those reflexes. But it looks like Cory Samuels going to use the strength of his legs to send out Logan Paul. Here comes a Tiger's Claw Superman punch from Cory Samuels. Logan Paul tried to go for the one lucky punch, but Cory Samuels able to super kick. And now here comes Cory, but Logan Paul not going to let it happen. This is what we saw with Kenny Omega at Brawlout, but this time Cory Samuels going to be put down into a suplex by Logan Paul. Logan feeling the effects right now. Looks like he's just trying to get his grip together, trying to catch a grip, as people say. But now Logan Paul going back to Cory Samuels. What will he do now? Logan Paul is a mastermind at planning. Has everything up his sleeve. He knows exactly what he's going to do. But here comes Samuels with a kick right to Logan Paul. And now Logan into the turnbuckle. Cory Samuels with a chokehold. Looks a lot like what he did to Gunther to win the championship not too long ago. And now Logan Paul back onto the top. What does he have planned here? Logan Paul to the top. Frog splash from Logan. But it's not going to win him the championship just yet. Cory Samuels kicking out, using that strength. That could be the thing that just saved him from losing his championship. Logan Paul having a fury of a bunch of different moves in his moveset that he likes to use. The frog splash is just one of them. And now Cory Samuels looking to get back up here. And Logan Paul has a trick up his sleeve, but Cory Samuels able to counter it. Super kick right to the midsection, catching Logan Paul, and going to catch him again with a crossbody. What does Cory Samuels have now? Looking for a Tiger Destroyer early in the match. Kansas City special to follow. But Cory Samuels not done. He's looking for one more move. Looks like the spear. The spear, one of Cory Samuels' most devastating moves. Splits his opponents in half. One lucky punch. Logan Paul with a punch right to Samuels. Trying to take that pain, turn it into energy. And it's still not enough to take down Cory and Logan Paul. Feeling the effects of that Tiger Destroyer, but trying to fight through the pain. Cory Samuels starting to get back up here. The jaw of Cory has been damaged. Here comes Logan with a lariat right from the turnbuckle. Logan Paul now with a splash here. Standing splash. but it's not enough to take down Cory Samuels. Logan Paul going slower than usual, just trying to rub off that pain. And now Cory Samuels is on the ground, holding his stomach. Logan mocking him. Come on, Logan, just wrestle. Stop mocking him. Just mocking Cory Samuels for holding that stomach. Now mocking the TGK chant that Cory Samuels likes to do, and a big boot here from Logan Paul. And again, that titanium packed fist. And now there goes Logan Paul, sending out Cory Samuels. Gonna run into the pole. And now sending Cory. But Cory Samuels now gonna try to trick Logan Paul. And he's able to trick Logan Paul with that Tiger Destroyer. And now into the Logan Paul, turning it over. Oh, we almost saw a new champion. One lucky punch. One more time. And it's still a kick out. Logan Paul unable to take the pin anymore. You know, this isn't probably just right now. This is probably from earlier as well. Barely able to get up here. But Cory Samuels as well. That jaw has been attacked not once but twice with that one lucky punch. And now Logan Paul back onto his feet. And again, still feeling those effects. Again, trying to hide the pain. Doesn't want to show vulnerability, but not able to take just as much. And now picking up Cory Samuels here, going to go to the turnbuckle. This is dangerous territory. This is very dangerous territory for Logan Paul and Cory Samuels. And Logan Paul sending down Cory Samuels from the top. And now Cory Samuels holding the stomach, but here comes Logan Paul with the split-legged leg drop. And Cory Samuels still with a kick out. Logan Paul is not too happy. He's done all too much. But Cory Samuels now going to send Logan Paul. And now Cory Samuels with a Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana from Cory Samuels. Down with a kick right to the shoulder of Logan Paul. Spear from Cory. Cory Samuels is taking all that pain, turning it to energy. Wheelbarrow Bulldog. And Cory Samuels is not done yet. A fury of moves. Kansas City special right to Logan Paul. And here is your winner, and still the WFA International Champion, Cory Samuels. Cory Samuels really showing that speed at the end, showing the people basically his whole moveset right there. Taking down Logan Paul with a fury of moves. Cory Samuels sends a message to Bryce Spencer.
Yeah, vendetta. Yeah, for complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the.